I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach told us in the locker room he's been using this season series to put a chip on their shoulders, and they absolutely want to take it. They need a win tonight to achieve that goal.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And Miami has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. And here's Porzingis. Pass to Leonard. Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, you know teams try to get physical with Porzingis, but sometimes that strategy can come back to bite.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
About a minute into this first quarter, a moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I talked with the Raptors head coach earlier. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him, trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Booker. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Allen. Over Porzingis. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. There's the drop. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, sometimes Porzingis can fall in love with his jumper, so it's good to see him going to the basket.
Now here's Booker. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Leonard. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Porzingis misses.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Kept alive. Here's Booker. Back to Allen. They grab their own miss. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side Booker. 2 on the clock. Pass to Dillingham. 5 on the clock. Here's Salong. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Leonard, good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Right side Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up with 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Leonard for 3. Rebound Miami. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Pass this along. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
The video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's Nembhard. Here he goes. Out to the right wing. Out to Leonard. Right side Jones. Here's Porzingis. Stolen by Booker. Anunoby for 3. Allen a screen. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Here's Leonard to stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. Leonard's got 5 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Jones. Now here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And it's good for 2. He's got 7.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Devin Booker. He's feeling it.
The Heat, 19.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Bryant outside. There's the double team with Porter. Back to Murray. The floater. And the layup is good.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it in.
Set it up.
Sharp with it. Outside Porter. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Murray. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Sharp, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Murray. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sharp up top. Still no points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Murray. And that misses. That would have put him up. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Sharp. And he dunks it down.
Man, even in a league of high risers, Shaedon Sharp stands out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Erik Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Here's Murray on the take. Pass to Reed. Over to the left wing. And here's Connect outside. Rebound Miami. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
That one goes in.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Sharp up top. He has 6. He takes it in. Outside for Porter. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Murray up top. Give him 8 points now. LeVert with a rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Leonard beyond the line.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
To the wing, right side. Porzingis up top. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Sharp with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the three-pointer goes. Hendricks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Leonard on the wing. Right side, Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Here's Leonard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Leonard inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Pass to Salah. Right 40 seconds left in the half. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Leonard outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
For 3, Booker. That shot, no good. Leonard looking around. And he commits the intentional foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The free throw drops for Leonard. And the Raptors call time here. And it's tied up with that one. Knocks it loose. Here's Nembhard. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Outside Porzingis. Leonard on the wing. Leonard going in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Jones grabs the board.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Allen. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Allen's got 10 points.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Pass to Jones. Porzingis for three. Rebound Miami.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Now Booker. Shot clock at 5. And growing up in California. Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Going inside. Leonard, left side. He's now 8 for 11 after that Nate shot.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Booker. Here's Allen. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assisted by
Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, lots of effort by Allen to expand his range. Nice shot there from Jarrett.
Leonard inside. He's got 24. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. Miami trailing. And stolen by Porzingis. Just over 2.5. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Left side, Anunoby. Outside, Booker. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Over Leonard. Booker no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Booker. Allen a screen. Booker surveying the floor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Both free throws good from Booker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Bryant. They kick it out to Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about Murray? More than a little glide in his game.
That's his second.
Miami making a switch here.
13 foul. Heat substitution.
Here's Hardy.
Number 7.
Still without a bucket.
Harris Levert.
Outside Porter. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Outside Murray. Bryant outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami. Now Levert. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
And here's Murray. 10 points for him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Porter from outside. Another miss by Porter. Raptors lead by 5. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Bay. Pass to Hendricks. Off target from outside. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's Bryant with a drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Sharp. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Murray is doubled. Here's Connect. Uses the glass on the layup. Connect's gotten his first basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
So for Miami,
13 fouls. Substitutes down the court.
now here's Murray. He's got 13. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Anunoby. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's Toronto, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency.
The Heat, 54.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Heat trail by 7. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Timeout called, Raptors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Allen. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nembhard with it. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Heat trail by 9. Here's Dillingham. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Allen. Ooh, he's found his... rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Booker. To the paint. 4 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
And so he hits both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Miami. Pass to Hendricks. Lets the 3 fly. Now here's Booker. Leonard defending. Now Booker. Jones grabs the board. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Back to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Heat trail by 8. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the screen. Booker attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
They double him with Booker. Back to Leonard. Takes it inside. Look at Kawhi getting loose.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Sharp. Here's the three. Rebound Toronto. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Hook loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And now the Raptors on the break. Stripped away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Sharp. The finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, he's an opportunistic player, and when the break is on, Sharp does whatever possible to score.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Toronto leading by 8. Porzingis is double. Outside Jones. And here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Okay, do it, KP.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hendricks, defended by Porzingis. The three. Hendricks, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game.
Highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Ooh, it's stolen. Pass to Booker. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Jones. Anunoby with a double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Heat trail by 10. Here's Dillingham. Back to Booker. .119 left to play in the fourth quarter. A deep three. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Nembhard. Outside Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Tipped away. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. So it's Miami now. Outside Sharp. With the drive. Money.
Well, you could just tell that Sharp was ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's Hendricks. It falls! And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game. Miami calls timeout. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Off on that one. So it's Toronto picking up.